Hey, what's up, everybody? I got to actually try this last night, but only for a little bit. But we're gonna full-on play this for a good little while longer this time around. Before the full game comes out, whenever that is. This is the Granblue Fantasy versus closed beta. There's 5 characters available right now. Lancelot, Catalina, Fairy. God, I forget the potato's name. Hopefully they don't make me go through the freaking agreements again. They don't. Okay, cool. But yeah, anyone in chat playing this wants to play, we can coordinate, we can jump in the lobby together somewhere. If not, I'm gonna just play with you. Jesus Christ, these lobbies are packed. I guess I can at least find a match. Let's see where Frost was. He's in lobby 28, but I'm pretty sure that's also... Oh, no, it's not as packed as it could be. Docs is in here too. Let's go find set up with someone that wants to play. Yeah, I don't know. All right.
Fairy versus Catalina. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh god. Alright, I have yet to fight a fairy, so I have no idea. Oh god. Not having air dashes here is awkward to me because I've played for so long with air dashes. The one thing I wish and one of my friends speak true to this is that they were faster. I missed the grab. Ooh. She ducked under that light pit. Uh-oh. Oh, it goes up, okay. I would have been fine if I just jumped backwards. Shit, I thought I wouldn't mind jumping over. Good to know.
Battle 2, engage.
Oh. You can aerial grab in this game from what they found out. Oh no, that's it.
Down.
Jesus, that hit so hard.
Battle 3, engage.
Oh, the whip. I whip still caught. I press the button.
すまない。たく、状況のしがいがないな。冷たく、鋭い剣とでも言うのだろうか。しつけをするにはちょっと不向きかもしれないな。
I wanted to pick a character. Let's try Lancelot. Skill card too. I thought I clicked it, guess not.
Barry versus Lancelot.
Me, I'm also trying to get a hold of Frost to see where he is so I can try to run into him and play.
Battle 1. Engage.
Ooh, I have a freaking... Oh, I messed that up. This is the first time playing him, so I'm trying to get a whole hang of him. I see why Tommy says this is like playing Leo and Kai Kiske at the same time. Oh, what was the wall jump? Huh, okay. See, I can't wait till this full game is out and I can actually get to just trying things in training mode.
Battle 2. Engage.
Ooh, DP. Oh, well, that was confusing. I had no idea what that was supposed to do there. I did it and I was like, it didn't do anything, he just went in a stance. Okay.
目で追えないほどのスピードだった。みんながいなかったら危なかったな。
Jesus Christ, they're doing... I'm sorry for the loud noise in the background because they're doing construction and shit. They don't ever do construction at this time, I don't know why they're doing it now. Fuck. Okay. I readied up, but it's not doing anything. Oh, this Frost. Where are we gonna go? Which set are we using? Okay. See, it sucks we're not in voice chat together, but he's on PSN streaming, and he has to use a mic, do a PSN voice chat. I can't do that because it'll kill the audio on this. Unless I have the audio going through my monitor, and I can barely hear that at that point because it would echo back at this, and I'm trying to avoid that.
Lancelot.
So like, there's no win either way.
Lancelot.
Oh god, we're both Lancelots. Jesus Christ.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. 団長だ。はあ、甘い。新人思い知ったか。Great。はあ、対応できるか。やるな。はあ。どうし。新人。そこ甘い。対応できるか。
What? There's no burst system this kind of weird here. Ah. So like he warps and I guess I can continue attacking but I'm not pressing the right button.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, okay, I see. I get further attack. Oh, I got confused which one that was for a second.
Finish.
Because I warped and he warped at the same time, so I got confused. That was my fault, but I should have just been looking at my color. I want to give Fairy a try. Actually, no, I want to play more Catalina. Let's go. Sometimes it feels like it connects and it doesn't. Like it says connecting and after you press again. That's so weird.
Lancelot versus Catalina. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great. Great. Down.
There we go. That's a character I'm more used to because I've actually played with her earlier today.
Player 2.
At like 2 a.m.
Battle 2. Engage. Osoi.
Oh, you counted through. Oh, try to chip him some more so I can hook him lower. At 1-1, alright.
Battle 3. Engage.
What? I don't like not having a burst system though. Oh, jeez. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I tried to catch him before I couldn't. Well, I can see why he's kind of good though. He definitely plays like Leo, and the crosses are very much Leo-esque, but not nearly as pressuring as Leo, because then I have to cross block mid combo sometimes when I was fighting against Leo. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try out Fairy after this, because I want to play a little bit more of Catalina. I think like Catalina will be the character I play, unless I get used to Lancelot. Because normally, like Lancelot would be
Catalina.
like a sword character I go to first just because of the style of swords he has. But then, like I said, I don't play Leo. I'm not really too familiar with the playstyle of Leo, like from the control perspective. So we'll see. I'll have to just figure out. I can't wait for the game though. Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh, I managed to block that. Surprising. Oh, okay, not. Oh no, that's not safe. Can I grab him? I can't grab him out of the super. I tried. Oh! Thanks to Alert Cross. He's playing with me right now, actually. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, that just put me on top. Huh? What the hell? That's a taunt? Can't jump that far. I should, however, actually look at my command list real quick. No, I expect the slide. I was trying to press some things to counter through, dude. Remember, I know enough of how this plays, but the cross-ups are still going to be there. Oh no. Let me try Fairy. I'll stick first color. What's her command list? Iron Ball for drive. Wait. Mirror dive kick, which is first. I have a midair dive kick. So weird. Let's continue. Huh? there's shortcut buttons or as well. What the? Okay. This game's button command list is a lot easier than I thought it would be. I've still been just playing with its traditional actually input it. Double quarter. Forward back circle. She has a half circle? Oh, wait. Fuck. I have to mess with things. I don't get it. Why there's two inputs here. Huh. Hello. Okay. Well. Time to go find someone to play then. D1's in here too? Booty Master 69. What are these names? There's people watching one. Time to try out Fairy and get wrecked, because I don't know Fairy at all. Let me turn on my tablet right now, so I can lurk Frost after this. Okay. Oh god, there's another Lancelot. Wait, you can unlock more colors.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Okay, so there is a recover. Oh. I'm blocking and not work. Oh. Ah, damn it. Okay, gotta swing faster and kick. Okay, got it.
Player 2. Win. Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, I tried to run up grab. If you raw special. I should look up what special command is too for each character. Okay, let's see here. Let me load up Frost's stream so I'm lurking his. Let me 1 second, everybody. Also, I guess while I'm at it, I should look at command lists. Half circle R1 or double quarter X. Okay. So, kind of a thing, I guess. Yo, J1 was also playing. QZ is playing. Brave is playing. Prophet is playing. There's Frost. Why is his stream lagging like shit? Oh no, never mind, it's not. I'm just gonna play with random people until other people want to play, or I might even jump around lobbies at some point or another. Taking forever to connect. Did it fucking freeze? This game, please. It had a server issue at one point in the middle of last night too. They had to do like a 15-minute server maintenance. It was crazy. I was like, this game just started. Please. What the? Oh, Jesus. Aha, this one, can it start? Yes? No? Are we gonna start? Oh boy. Here we go.
Barry versus
Oh,
Catalina.
okay, another Catalina player. Cool. Gonna play Fairy a couple times, and I don't know how I feel about Fairy. Oh. I'm too close for it. Oh god, it was way too close for it. Oh, okay, didn't go up far enough up.
切り替えなくちゃな。
Can't full screen that shit.
Battle 2. Engage.
我慢できるか。牽制する。覚悟しろ。覚悟しろ。我慢だ。隙だらけだ。ほら。そこ受けてみろ。よし、ここからだ。受けてみろ。どうだ。よし、出ます。見えた。覚悟。牽制する。見えた。我慢できるか。なるほど。よし。知事頼めるか。覚悟。フーティーニコラ。覚悟しろ。ほら。覚悟しろ。我慢できるか。我慢できるか。よし、出番だ。
No, okay.
Finish.
Damn it, why did it knock me out of his stream while I was
こ
watching?
こまでだ。むやみに命を奪うのはまるで隙がなかった。
Alright. Fairy's someone I'll have to actually mess with a bit more. She's not the style I play either. Trying to switch characters. Try this character. Only 2 colors. Manless. Chargeable. Raging Sword. $4.1. The double. Oh, I can half back R1 too. Whichever feels easier to me, I guess. They gotta play potato at some point. So a friend brought up a point where that some characters might just be better with might feel better with arcade stick, but I don't have a PS4 arcade stick yet. So, well, and I don't think this game works with Legacy. If it does, that'll be great. But I don't think it'll work on the closed beta at the very least. That would be a later when the full game comes out type of thing. Probably, if it happens.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
牽制する。そこだ。そこだ。見えた。
I tried to fucking I want my run up grabs, please. Okay, his range is so short. Ah! I got outranged by a sword, by a longer sword because the rapier is longer than his freaking dagger. Okay, I definitely don't like how short range she is.
勝負あったな。熱くなりすぎてしまったようだ。
Yo, my buddy Pete is playing too. Let's try the shorty. Wait, where is he? Oh, maybe. message him. Tell him I see you in the same lobby.
Charlotta versus Catalina.
Let's see how Charlotta feels. Play the potato. I think Catalina will be the character I choose to play. Still, after trying out everybody else a few more times.
私の剣が
Believe in victory.
Oh, she got
One.
big old.
Engage.
Okay, so no.
Great. Great.
Ooh, that crosses up.
Down.
Specials are so much easier to do in here.
Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, she has a super jump. Oh, okay, that didn't cross up right there because I have to input it, I guess. Alright, that's what that does. Oh!
Great.
Oh!
Finish.
Yo, Charlotta's kind of fun, but she's also short. It's like the Yoda syndrome. She's not. You know, I was expecting her to be slow because of just the way the character looked at first, but she's actually pretty fast. Let's try. You know, let's play Charlotta one more time, and then we'll go back to Catalina. Huh? Come on. Hurry up. Oh, he's not seated down. Alright. Go find someone else. I'm just trying to play. Ghost Shijin Samurai. Okay. This race is not going to start up anytime soon. D1's playing with Asti. Vara's in here too. Yo, hold up. Look at this. This person's name is Kusoge. This is great. I see why Tommy was playing Charlotta like hell last night. Charlotta was actually kind of fun, though. Wonder who else in my group of friends is gonna get it. Like I know a bunch of us in SoCal is gonna get it, but I wonder if any of the online people are gonna get it. Either which way. Let's see what Frost is saying. What? There's another session of the beta? Shit, I didn't even know this. I thought it was just 2 sessions.
Lancelot versus Charlotta.
Jesus.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, I messed with the cross up. Oh no.
Great.
Ah, he grabbed me. WS arm can't grab. Huh? Oh, walk it, no! I pressed the button, no, 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 no. I'm dead.
Down.
I'm playing too much footsies with him here. Maybe I should just be a little bit more aggressive.
Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, okay, can't stop him. Oh, I can't catch that, okay. Ooh! Strong. The game definitely feels a lot more simple. I'm not inputting too much. I'm just inputting basic inputs and going into combos off of things I did learn out of her moveset. Ah! It's like fucking fighting Jin! Or Thinkitzke. Oh, I almost connected. I gotta try that when we get a training room. Oh, what? I'm trying to work.
Finish.
I messed up the warping. Okay, so it is back or it's forward. I have to keep trying it. The way they set up these lobbies being an arcade style machine and you sit down, this very much is definitely something Arxis did, starting with BB Tag, I think. Actually, no, Guilty Gear had it, but then the lobby didn't look like this, or as wide open. It was just like kind of along the walls. But definitely something I like to do. Like I said, they did it in Guilty Gear. They did in BB Tag. Didn't do it in Blaze of Central Fiction, I believe.
1. Engage.
Second, you do a second hit continue. Okay. Oh, I really wish there was a first in this game. So I will say that. What? Oh, I messed with the cross up. No.
Battle 2, engage.
Oh. Oh, I jumped back into that so bad. Okay, so I can't attack out of that. I'm dead.
Finish.
Pressing too many buttons right there. Trying to figure new things now. Trying to find different combo strings, what I can combine, what I can't. That was interesting. So it seems like if you try to go for the cross-ups, you have to add the extra input instead of it being kind of more automatic, which is what I was expecting every time I've done it. Interesting enough. Let's go back to Catalina. So I think I'm going to be playing Charlotta and Catalina. No, let's go secondary color. So let me go get comfortable with this character again, because I was getting a little comfortable with Charlotta right there. I wonder how many changes on the characters they're gonna be when we get the actual full thing though.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
I can't get the block after that. I was overhead. Oh. Oh my god, that's so out-prioritized. Oh, that should have hit already, but nope. Wake up, or not even wake up stars, use raw specials.
Battle 2, engage.
Damn, I can't hear the game now. Try to walk up grab. Slow. Oh, okay. That's okay. If you would like to do is wake up special stuff. But I guess it's like when you kept on pressing something, yeah. So I should just expect them to try to wake up special or raw special every time. Or a wake up special. Huh? Oh. Sit down! Character always... they really need a rematch button in this, and not like, oh, you have to get up after every match. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. Alright, Thomas, thanks for the alert. Are you playing this right now? If so, what lobby are you in?
Lancelot versus Catalina.
But I can definitely see Lancelot being probably one of the better characters. I can't too early to say best because, like I said, this is beta. We'll see what happens.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh god, that messed me up. I was getting his cross-ups and stuff too. What? Why'd that fucking... Every time that taunt Okay, so... Even with a hit that was in his face, he still was able to do that. Okay, I'm not dead though. I am now because I was guarding already. Currently just looking up more stuff about the game. Yeah, you might want to do that. Like right now, I've only looked at the command list. Nothing too concrete. I haven't gotten any real like solid combos down. And I just learned the hard way. You can literally raw combo, raw special a lot. I mean raw. What was the equivalent of a ultra? I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's not a counter hit. Oops. Okay. Stop. If I hit him first, it would have been fine, but didn't happen. That thing's too slow at the stance, so there's about a second before it launches. Or can I speed that up into half a second and launch forward myself? That's what I'm wondering now. Damn it, I need the window open because it's hot, but like fucking, why are they on a Friday? They never do this on a Friday. They never come over here on a Friday.
Lancelot.
It's like someone doesn't want me streaming this shit. Yo, what up, Jade? Thomas, are you actually gonna get this game?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh god, that's good. Okay, I recovered and tried to... Got it, you can't recover and press hits after. Oh, I was too slow on the take on that one. I don't know what Wright actually does, it just stances backwards and does nothing. Right now.
Battle 2. Engage.
Do I have to make an input on it? Why did that combo? Ah, nope, I'm dead. Damn it, wrong one. I need to go forward, not up. Whoop. Keanu Reeves is someone's PSN ID. What the fuck? Some of these PSN IDs are a hoot. Sore.
Lancelot versus Catalina. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh. Okay, I can't respond quick enough no matter what I want. Oh. I pressed the button. I take a lot of damage here. I'm not dead. Okay, so that's stunned. I can't guard low. I tried to go for the low guard right there, and you can't off of that. You can't fuzzy block in this game.
Battle 2. Engage.
No, wait, I just did it, so I just realized that I guess certain moves you can't fuzzy guard. Oh, you're too slow to run up and grab. The recovery is just something awkward. Should be done? Nope.
Finish.
Too worried about that clock there.
実に有意義な戦いだった。敬意と称賛ありがとう。とてもいい鍛錬になった。
Yeah, I'm talking with Wolf with it. Like he's confirming for me. Like fuzzy blocking is pretty weird in here too. Like so, I thought it couldn't happen because I blocked his ice that threw forward and tried to fuzzy block it down to guard the low, and it just didn't work. But you know, more things to experiment as we go. Okay, Frost is gonna go with Sup to reset his power breaker because I guess he gets delay. Like he's dropping, or maybe he's actually dropping combos. Who knows? I really hope we're not seriously dealing with like this character untouched. Well, like as is, it's kind of weird, but hard to tell. Because I am definitely not wanting to do. What the fuck? That worked that time. Whoa, there's a flash. Okay. Oh. You can aerial grab somebody in here. Ah, I tried to fucking empty hop grab. Oh, I didn't get blocked there. I'm dead. I pressed the button. So that buffer grab. I need to be careful of those habits right there. That's something I definitely do, even in normal fighting game, or like normal fighting games I play.
Engage.
I poked him for low and it didn't happen. Oh, I'm dead. Because I buffered a fucking, DP. Try to follow. Didn't work.
氷の剣技なら分があったか。ありがとう。とてもいい鍛錬になった。
Wait a minute. That name on a Charlotta avatar and named Annabelle. That's some spooky shit. Please. Who's got an open? This person actually playing. I think DS Light is someone's name. So supposedly we also have a... Oh, Catalina mirrors. Oh no. So supposedly we also have a 9 AM one tomorrow to 2 PM, but I'm probably not gonna really do that. Or if I do, it'd just be playing on my own.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Oh, okay, you can buffer it off of the last hit. Good to know. Ah, they caught him so much,
Down.
Jade, Thomas, how were your days today, y'all? Oh. Oh, baited me to jump in. Oh no! Oh shit, I could've grabbed! Oh, wrong one. Oh, I caught me pressing the button.
Finish.
What is that, like an EX version? I literally threw items at this man.
私には譲れないものがある。私には守ると誓った相手がいる。だから負けるわけにはいかないんだ。
Oh, sad life. Let me check something. Oh, player. Hey, let's do this. Waiting for them to put other characters like Vera in the game and all that. There's more. It would be funny if they bring the collab characters in here. Like we're about to get a Code Geass collab. That'd be funny if we get the Code Geass characters in here. I'd just be like, what the heck? At that point, some of my friends would want the Love Live Sunshine characters.
獣の幽霊とな、動きを止めれば。
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Ooh. Right, can't let her have her way. Gotta get in her face. Uh-oh. Ah, I got whips. That does so much, though.
Battle 2. Engage.
That's gonna be a lot. Okay, they really need an air dash game if they're gonna have a character like that. I'm dead. Oh no, this person dropped. Oh, I fucking tried to do that. I shouldn't have tried. That was a dumb move. I wanted to be fancy. I'm like, catch a wake up.
冷たく鋭い剣とでも言うのだろうか。しつけをするにはちょっと不向きかもしれないな。
Fairy versus Catalina. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Okay, so there's a lot of like going after that move. Oh, okay. Stop that move. Oh no.
Great.
Try to time to jump over it, didn't happen.
Down. Player 1. Win. Battle 2. Engage.
Can't jump in cross though. Ooh. Oh my god. I got chipped. Also because I was backing up to try to throw a projectile from there. Because there's no safe jumping. They really need air dash in this game for something like that. But I doubt we're getting an air dash if we haven't already gotten it. Depends on how much we rework the game, I feel like. Overall, the game's pretty fun, though.
Fairy versus Charlotta.
What I really can't wait to do is, like I said earlier, go into training and just experiment. That'll be a very good day.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh god, that would still reaches. I was hoping for a shorter character. Oh god. Okay. She's able to get in.
Battle 2. Engage.
Ah! Oh god, that was a big one. That was a big one. So I see that's all Fairy does for the most part. Try to zone someone out. It's very much annoying. I deal with that enough on a Guilty Gear game. Nah.
Finish.
She's still so fucking egomaniacal like she is in the fucking games. OP Asian is a name. Oh boy.
Fairy versus Charlotta.
Spirit Maiden Fairy. Oh god. What was his name that I was thinking? Axel. In Guilty Gear, I think.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
No, got me. I'm dead. Tried to do a jump in. Because if I don't jump, it's gonna be annoying
もう値を上げるの
to deal with the zoning.
Battle 2. Engage.
痛いか痛いか油断するなよそこか油断するなよ
God, that's so annoying. Like, I can't even run in. You know what?
そこか痛いか痛いかそこか痛いかよし
Great.
そう
Oh, fucked up.
Finish.
これでお仕置き完了だ検圧というのか体育からは予想できない凄まじいプレッシャー
Actually, I don't want to deal with playing against the zoner for ever and a half tonight. Like, that's actually annoying as fuck, dude. I should tell Lynn I found a zoner. I want to play Catalina again. Actually, I'll give Lancelot another try. Message a friend. Actually, wait. Let's see if it's free. If not, we'll see. I might just go switch games at this point because or I can switch lobbies. switch lobbies and see where I can find. What the hell? He's on the Mexicans lobby. Guess. Let's go. Wait. Let me select my character. I'm not gonna play Lancelot against him then. I'm gonna play Catalina. Wait. Where you go? Oh, he left. Gonna play an actual friend of mine now. Hold on, good. Turning on the fan. That's what I did. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. I was wondering what was taking him. Oh, yes. Wait. That? Oh. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Catalina versus.
What the? Oh, fucking Jesus. I should have went the potato. Catalina mirrors. Let's go.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
悪くない。なんだと軽い。そこ覚悟。受けてみろ。させはしない。ここだ。スイングしないやがよ。覚悟。覚悟。これから。動け。青の剣。
Uh-oh. No punish. Cool. Oh, I tried to be fancy and grab him right after. Bam! Got close enough for it.
恐ろしい相手だ。
Player 2. Battle 2. Engage.
青の剣。
I like how we both try to go for the low right there. Oh, jeez, got me. Oh no, not the quarter. Yeah, punish that at the time. Oh. Oh, no.
悪くない。そこだ。トライだ。覚悟。青の剣。隙だらけだ。隙だらけだ。
I'm dead. I tried to grab.
恐ろしい相手。
He finally started punishing the DPs that was like DPing way too much for results.
青の剣。隙だらけだ。そこだ。切り開く。青だ。水玉の刃よ。受けてみろ。割れトライ。そこだ。もらった。受けてみ。もらった。させはしない。我が剣。今こそ。悪くない。
Oh god, I fucked up.
これが定めなのか。すまないな、私には守る。
I ain't trying to play Catalina Mirrors though. I'm gonna go potato. Have the potato. The hell he went over there? Play him like. Oh, why are we in the Mexico lobby though? I ain't trying to. I don't know. I'm probably gonna go back to LA lobby after this. Fuck. Ready up, dude. Ready the fuck up. Oh. Now I'm just waiting. Start.
Catalina versus Charlotta.
I'm so glad I'm not fucking Catalina, and I ain't trying to play fucking double of that.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh god, the lag. I felt that shit. She. Oh, I can go through it.
Down.
見事な剣技であります。
Battle 2. Engage.
Tried to fucking flip it, I fucked it up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, got me pressing a button. Rip.
Down.
油断したであります。
Battle 3. Engage.
上だったどうした
Ow.
Finish.
They even tell you got chipped. Jesus.
同じ騎士としていろいろと参考になったで。
Waiting for him to start. Definitely a thing. Going back to LA lobby since for some reason he ain't starting. I'm gonna play a few more and then I want to switch to Ace Attorney. Frost is fighting Docs right now. Large standing there. Person standing there too. Let's see what happens. I'll wait in front of one. Okay. Person's just standing there, I guess not. Oh. Oh, I'll go fight Frost again. Never mind. Let's go, Docs. Botting me, Docs. Let's go, fam. Wherever the hell he's not in the chat, but it's okay.
Charlotta versus
Oh shit! We're going to potato dittos. Let's go. Alright, Doc's gonna show me a thing or two then, right? Which one am I?
Believe in victory. Battle.
I'm on this side.
Engage.
Ow! Woo! Ow! Whoa! That was this match. It was just like how adorable it was. It's the thing.
Battle 2. Engage.
Ow! Oh! Oh, Jesus. I tried to grab him and I ain't getting fucked for it! Oh, yikes. Oh.
Finish.
Dear Lord, potato dittos. Oscare. Alright, I'll play one more with Docs here, unless he beats me here, and then we go to game 3.
Charlotta versus
And then I'm gonna go
Charlotta.
switch to Ace Attorney.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh! Oh, got fucked up! Uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Fucking went saber status on my ass.
Battle 2. Engage. Great.
Aerial grab. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, guess we're going to game 3. He's too old my ass now. Oh, jeez. So overall, so far, fun. But I think I'm gonna wait till I finish playing before I give kind of a more like detailed feel about it. I mean, you guys heard some things from me already, but I am really liking this game though. I mean, granted, it is an Axis game, and I like Axis games.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh! Oh! Hey, no. Oh, I fucked up! Oh, oh. Bunch of kiddos jumping around.
Down. Battle 2. Engage.
Oh! God, that was weird. That interaction was weird.
Great.
Oh, I'm dead.
Down.
Alright, game match point for everybody.
Player 1. Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, God, that was weird. I just went through him, he went through me. Oh. Chip him to death. I mean, okay, that wasn't a chippy jump. I got him on a jump in, I guess.
これ身長も元気も
Time to switch games. Had some fun with this. So you don't want to leave it on the screen before I switch, and update my title and everything. But let me actually get myself to the main menu. Can I do that? Yes, I can get to the title screen. Okay, cool. Let's leave it on that title screen right there, so it's there. So, definitely has the feel of an Axis and an anime fighter. Obviously, it is well, okay, it's based off a game, but it has an anime too. But for the most part, stays true to an anime fighter. Much more simple than even that of BB Tag. BB Tag ended up being very like it started out simple, but ended up learning all the cross combos and all that stuff. Like was more on the more advanced side and difficult side. This game, there's obviously going to be more advanced and difficult things to learn, but right now on the simplistic side from just close beta, it feels very easy to pick up, probably very easy to get into. To whether it is easy to master or not, I don't know. We'll have to see when the full game comes out. Lancelot seems like to be a pretty good character right now, just judging by the easy pressure he can get and all the cross-ups. Charlotta having the shorter height and a nice speed and a good reach makes her, I don't know, it feels like she's pretty good, or maybe just I'm abusing how short she is. It's the Yoda syndrome all over again when we had Soul Calibur, if anything, or even Pichu before the most recent patch, where his hurt boxes were smaller, like than his actual character model. Above all else, like I said, overall I like the game. I definitely am going to buy it. I had planned to play it with my friends anyway in real life, but if I get this and other people get it from that I know from online, either the Cydia side or from my stream itself, I'm down to play it more often. Probably casually. I don't know if I'll get into it competitively unless I really get into it. I might randomly enter tournaments just for fun, but nothing too serious. Or I just show, or it happens to be that I'll play with people casually. But this is definitely something more fit for Granblue fans, and it was made by a very good fighting game company to boot. For now, we're gonna switch it over to our good old Phoenix Wright. Trials and Tribulations this time. There we go. Information all updated. Changing games. Alright. Hold on, let me send my friend a message. So, we're on case 1 of Trials and Tribulations, but first, I need me some water again. Alright. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. Alright, let's start. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. Whatever, Phoenix, whatever. Lost my temper and gave him a shove. Loud noise. Loud noise? What would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap, you know? Come think of it, I wonder what that was. How did you not, like, think to stop and go, what the fuck snap? Young Phoenix is a, weird one. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. That's not what the sound of electrocution sounds like. You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Mr. Wright, that loud noise. you heard may be extremely important. I'll try to remember what it was. How do I put it? There's like a sharp crack. Ah, could it have been... Yes, could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. Well, when I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. Maybe broke his umbrella. He fell right on top of him. It broke. That was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. Wow. Wow. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Fave, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now? Well... This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more vital than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. Ha! How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information by a flimsy lawyer. Not as flimsy as your frickin' hair. Court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. You did snap the umbrella. So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella, and you are certain of this? Yeah, it's right there under him. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself. The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah, you see, I was wearing this sweater here, so I stayed up late for nights at a time knitting this for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. My stomach is not used to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. I'm so sorry. She's jelly! Continue on with your testimony, witness. Or she... I don't know. Yikes. Oh, I guess I eat that. Wait, did I present the wrong image? I think I did. Whoops. Yep, I presented the wrong image. I'm a dumbass. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecutor's arguments earlier. What do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is actually nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. You're absolutely right. The conclusion here is obvious. As the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. No! Rip. Order. The victim, he moved? Apparently. Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now? Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene. I want to present it as evidence immediately. But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind. According to testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown by the wind there. There by the wind. Woof. I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render a final judgment. No! I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Well done, Mia. Hee. Uh-oh. Mr. Payne, what are you doing? Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about? Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. I was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone. I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess. You have another witness. Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible. Well, who is this witness? Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Uh-oh. Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly. I do, Your Honor. Ben's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. What? I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. You can't be serious. Mia, what do you mean by that? So, let me cite a little something right here. Right now, if you don't know the game, you're not going to know why she said that. But her and Dahlia Hawthorne have history. And quite a bit of it, no less. So, it's kind of crazy. But you're going to find out about it later. I think this is a good point for us to stop at. The court will have recess for 20 minutes. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah. I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax? My boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me, I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dolly and we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side anyway. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh here, take a look at this. She gave this to me on the day we met as a symbol of her love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off before she gave it to me. She said that I want you to carry this. She gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle was filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, alright. It makes me so happy I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Uh-oh. So, anyway, after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it was, but how did you... This happened on August 27th right here in this courthouse. What is it? What's this? The newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is a connection between these two cases, am I correct? So, right there. That case gets played later, by the way. So we get to go back in time again. Quote unquote go back in time. And play as Mia. Again. And you'll find out all of why there's history between her and Dahlia Hawthorne. And why she specifically said, I've been waiting for this moment. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Uh-oh. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We'd better all get moving. Yes, so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. Yikes. Alright, well, what was the trophy again? It was Press Dolly's statement. Which one? Press Dolly has claimed that Finney pushed him twice in Trials and Tribulations Episode 1. Examine everything with even a whiff of Old Bag on it. Oh no, Old Bag is back. I actually think I remember that case too. Briefly, John's foreign language course. Learn all of Armstrong's fancy foreign words. Give donut offered to Phoenix by Viola. As Edgeworth, hear all of his and Larry's childhood tales. Get every ladder one. Oh, hold up. Let me pull up the ladder one just in case. Here. Actually, I don't think we've run into a ladder in this, but in this specific moment. But let's look. Ladders versus step ladders. Episode 2 and 5 for Trials and Tribulations. Okay. So it'll be a while. Definitely it'll be a little while. Court now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness. This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. What's with this stiff silence? In my long career as a judge, I've been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. Can't believe he actually said that. Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name? Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous. If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them down, right down to size. I will bash them with my gavel. I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home. Not at all, it was nothing. If we move on now, what is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. The honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine! Well, you know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard? Joke's on them! Mia does that. Lol. Sir, is there something I can help you with? You can just go on and say whatever's on your mind. I'm sure there must be a mistake, some kind of mistake. Finney would never kill anyone. I just know it. Yes, I can see why you say that. She's gonna be a tough witness, alright. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. I've been planning to go back to Finney's place after class was over. Finney and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Finney noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities. I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth. But I would never. That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow us to continue. What do you mean by that? Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Teehee, you haven't changed a bit, Mia Fey. What's this? So you two are acquainted? Yes, we met before, once. In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours. It's good to see you again, Madame Fey. Sorry, it's Madame Fey. I'm no one's grandma yet, girly. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Wright, is in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building? Oh, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese Senryu poetry. Oh, how wonderful! It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes? Nothing left to do when a man reaches this age. Sleep is his best friend. You just basically told the guy to die. That's supposed to be poetry? Sounds more like a midlife crisis. For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area. Oh yes, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors. How else would you enter? Teleportation? He ain't Goku, or Vegeta, or any of the other Saiyans, or Boo, or Cell. They can't teleport. Who is this Dougie person? Oh, I'm sorry, Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago. So what were Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway? How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined. Yes, you were. When people see you for your true self, they'll know. And when they know who your family is, they'll know. That's right, Miss Fey. Don't drag the witness down to your level. Excuse you, Judge! Why am I being demonized here? Please go on. What did you see next? Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right? I was watching the whole time. Benny never did a thing to Dougie. If I press her for no good reason, I know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now? Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? What? I would never. Miss Fey, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting. Please don't glare at me. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It already has been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim. What? There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw. Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. You didn't see it? Well, I saw the moment Dougie fell to the ground, and at that time there was only the two of them on the scene. The defendant Phoenix Wright and the victim Doug Swallow. Yes, that's right. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you? I thought they were having a nice friendly afternoon conversation. Give me a break. That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Nope, nothing at all, Mr. Judge. Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department? Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs. Please try to stay on topic. So, to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on. Students knew what was going on. But how could the students have known what was going on? Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students. So did the students call the police? Yes. I was just so panicked. So I was so panicked. Yes. Well, anyone would have been, my dear. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. Murder in the courthouse. Very little information is being disclosed at this time, even since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, the police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Uh-oh. You say you didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct? Yes. That's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that? If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. May I have a moment to answer? By all means. I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at the time. Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered? The rain was just beginning to let up. But it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out. He. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all. Wait a second, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this case. Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Did you notice she said there was lightning, correct? Yes, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Oh! I must admit, that thought had not occurred to me. Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? The entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was in fact the victim of a stray bolt. Or a stray freaking cable. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that death was actually accidental? Alright, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking a not guilty now. If you don't mind. What? He likes to laugh a lot. I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye. I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that location that day. What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case. Evidence? Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence? This affidavit. Who is this affidavit from? Pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Back to the lab again, yo. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology student. All equipment in the lab lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day. Was it a blackout? All the lab's equipment runs a high voltage, Your Honor. So you're saying the equipment lost power because... Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. Power outage occurred approximately 3 p.m., which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report. Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. Question is, who severed the cable? According to the students, the cables are very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future. I see. Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump could have caused them to break. Yikes. However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it had been bumped into, correct? Well, I suppose you could say that. Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Your Honor. I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the table to break? This is why the cable snapped. Whoa, Your Honor. I believe that the only thing that snapped is the mind of the defense. That was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor. Oh, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance. Well then, let's hear it. If not, then it's Phoenix. Oh. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Phoenix Wright's testimony, defendant's testimony. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, if this happened at around 3 p.m., correct? Oh, yes. That sounds right. Wait, are you saying that lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, It was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Yes, the prosecution also came to the same conclusion. It was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. What's that supposed to mean? Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right, the victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break. Well, that makes sense. Then the victim was electrocuted. Nope! I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. The victim was shoved into the far pole, and he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground. Ah! In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Order! Order in the court! Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them. It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. That doesn't seem like it. Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them. What? What the? Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time, Mr. Judge? Of course it's alright. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony. Yo, what up, Vento? Dude, what? Dude. Hold up, I have a perfect scenario for this. Oh, yeah, I know. Yo, Granblue Fantasy vs. is amazing. It's a great game. I was playing it earlier, actually. I don't know if you were by here yet, Vento, but I played it until about 8-ish PST. Like 8 something. And then I started playing this after. So yeah. I got like a good almost 2 hours in on the game. Just to try it out and try out all the characters. And I ended up like settling on playing Catalina and Charlotta. This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. Who'd you play? You're playing against your buddy for the last hour or two? Well, I mean, like, which character? The truth is, Vinny pushed him twice. First time was into the electrical pole, that's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Vinny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted all occurred in less than 1 minute. Lancelot? So there's fucking Frostwolf right now. Dude, Lancelot's like a really good character because he plays like a combination of Sin Kisuke and Leo from Guilty Gear. So he got all the pressure, all the cross-ups, and a lot of things are safe. It's like, I'm just like, fuck, dude. I had to work so hard to try to beat out the pressure. And then, like, I lose out just because he regains his pressure so easily. So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away. That is when the defendant pushed him for the second time. It's okay, though. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring Charlotta into the mix and just go use a potato and just speed my way through things and have reach. But yes, you're not wrong. Fairy is also annoying to fight because Fairy can zone and she can efficiently zone. Like, and one of her zoning was like practically a command grab. Because well, okay, no, not a command grab. It's just a grab, but it hits you, it grabs you, and deals extra damage. And then yeah, it's basically like a command grab, but it doesn't grab to block. That's the only thing. Yeah, it really does. It's super annoying. Like, I had to switch, like, while I was Catalina, I could not reach her. It was like trying to fucking fight Axel from Guilty Gear, except Axel has better angles, like, while grounded. He can throw diagonally up and grounded forward and swing at different angles as well. Command grab also has iframes on hit. Even my 236C goes through. Are you serious? The quarterback circle went, or quarter forward circle went through? The hell? She has. Wait, how active was that? Like, through the entirety, or just like at startup? Because I feel like it's only at startup because you can actually punish her. Cause like I baited out the command grab Charlotta off through a jump and just went hit. Wait, you have to the entirety, or you have to only startup? Because I feel like it's just startup. Oh, she has iframes on hit too? Jesus! That's ridiculous! Oh my lordy. I'm so sorry, Fanny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge? Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. But you know what though? Like, once you get in on her, if you stay in her face, she has very little option to deal with it. Like, she can do a couple things, but none of it's enough to deal with it as long as you stay within her face. Or like, if you can stay in a range where you can get in her face and stop her from throwing hits, throwing her whip out. Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. I know. I'm sorry. I just wanted to protect Penny. So that's why you basically lied to the court? I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge? Yes? Would you please forgive little old me? Of course you won't. What you did is perjury. Oh, Jesus. I skipped too fast. Oh, come on now. It was just a little old lie. White lie. We'll forget it this time. Please be careful from now on. Alright? Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge. Not at all. Ho ho ho. The judge had better be careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl. Yikes. Yeah, she can't really contest close range pressure. Yeah, I realize that. The command grab confirms into her set play into dash cross up at mid range. Yep. You can't even block the cross up, can you? Like, you can't just, because you're still in the middle of the cross. The command grab. By the way, did you feel like fuzzy guarding in this was kind of weird? Cause I had Frost using Lancelot throw the ice projectile at me. I blocked, and in preparation to go for a fuzzy block, immediately as contact hits on the ice, he followed up the projectile with the sliding. So like with Lancelot's slide. So what happened was I blocked the projectile, immediately went diagonal low to block the low sweep, and I just still got hit. But then I'm able to do it on other moves, like on other combos sometimes. Like another combo he did, where he tried to go for like a light medium into a low. I fuzzy blocked that. Or no, he went light medium heavy into a low. Or whatever like the consecutive slashes with Lancelot is. And I was able to fuzzy block it. Lancelot 2d6 on block leads into anything at mid range. So I can't fuzzy block the 2-3-6C at all then. Okay. It's just safe. It's just completely safe, and I'm in block string then? Oh my lord. That's so good. I should just learn Lancelot. Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't Of course you won't. What you did is called perjury. Okay, I was right. You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole? I know he doesn't look like it, but Fenny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be. Oh, really? But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Fenny really is scary when he gets mad. Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed. Yes, leads into block string 50-50s. Oh, Jesus Christ, no wonder. When Dougie tried his best to run away from him, well then... So let me get this straight. You're happily listening to your music on your headphones while you watch the scene unfold. What? Yo, Bento, are you buying this game though? Granblue Fantasy Versus? I sure as hell am. Miss Faye, I'll have you to ask you to stop badgering the witness. I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on. Cheer them on? What do you mean by that? Well, I wish the best for them both. That they would have each give the fight their all. That's very sweet of you to be so supportive. I'm getting this game day one and grinding it hard. It's too damn good. I'm gonna get this game day one. I don't know about grinding it as hard as you, because I'm gonna casual play, but I'll probably grind it just to learn things. That's very sweet of you, so supportive. And what happened after that? Then he caught up and crashed into him from behind. That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket? No, there weren't. Madame Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? Benny wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he? Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted? I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away. That's understandable. Yes, indeed, it would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold. I don't figure out a contradiction here. It's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with a lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia. My favorite thing about this is that it has such a simple, streamlined approach that leaves a lot of room for potential technical play. That's what I was thinking. The preliminary thing about it is like you look at it, right? And then you think, oh, like, this game is simple. The buttons and the commands and everything are pretty simple. There's even, I guess there's even shortcut commands used, like the directionals plus Ds, to do inputs, to make easier follow-ups. I started doing that and it was much easier, although I was doing normal inputs too. But then, because of how simple it is, like you said, you're gonna be playing for a lot of technical play, a lot of, footsies, bait and punish, and just, being patient. Your typical fighting game stuff, all your typical basic fighting game fundamentals gathered into one on a much simpler game. It's as if, they took Street Fighter V, made it simpler, and made it faster. And then from there, it's just alright, play. And, read your opponent. Oh, for sure, it's very footsie heavy. Yeah, it was. Less than a minute, you say? That's a lie, because that picture with his hands and the watch says otherwise. Arxis compared it to SF2, and I can honestly see why. SF2? Oh, you know what? That would fit exactly what I was describing, where I was saying, it's like you took SF5, made it faster and simpler. SF2 was pretty simple, but it was faster, and it was a lot of footsie-heavy gameplay, not a lot of fancy combos. And they included some fancy combos in this, so you can definitely do some pretty fancy combos. But for the most part, nothing as fancy and hit-heavy, multiple consecutive hit-heavy, Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue, though, because there's no, freaking combos that go links into like, you know, staying in the air for a while and resetting a juggle. It doesn't seem like it yet, but I could be wrong. That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. Will you please? Well, you will in a minute. Can you please take a look at this picture? Oh, that medicine. That's the one Vinny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye? I also love the way that skills work with cooldown timers. It makes you think, and you can't just spam. So you can't just spam fireballs. Yeah. That's also staying true to the Granblue Fantasy game, because each character has a set of skills they can use in the fights with the enemies and bosses and stuff. And there's cooldown timers on those. My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping? Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. Yeah! Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow. Man, wish I could play Granblue Fantasy. I just can't get the English version to work. What do you mean? The game default has English and Japanese, dude. Like, you can change it from the main menu. I mean, from the initial loading menu. Whether you're playing the app version or the website version. This is nonsense. The real murderer? Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it? There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer? I just want a global version of the app. Oh. It shouldn't revert that often. Oh, Vento, why don't you try using the browser version then? Just go through Google Chrome. Because remember, you don't have to also play it on your phone. You can play it on your desktop through Google Chrome. That's what I do. I just log my Mobile account in. Or whatever the account is linked to. Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer? It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. The moment you've been waiting for. We're gonna indict her. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready. Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer? It can only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How could you? The defense is grasping at straws. 10 minutes passed between the time of the cable broke and the time of electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. I mean, that's a huge inconvenience for me personally. Wait, how so? Because once you initially log in, it'll remember. Like occasionally, it might tell you have to click the thing to log in again, but then then you click the specific account, but it'll automatically log in. Order, Miss Faye. What I mean is, Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on a day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. Ah! Uh-oh. She's crying again. How can you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything. Miss Faye, this is very serious. Oh. Your Honor, please, I have something to say. You, what is it? Please strike everything that the defense said just now from the record. What? Are you deaf? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man. Alright, achoo. Leave my Dolly alone, achoo cough. Yikes. Because I have to be at a desktop to play, I can't play while at the coffee shop or in between sits at a local and whatnot. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I've never had an issue with the changing, though, like, even when I use the app. The only reason I'm not using the app anymore is because my phone doesn't have enough space, so I deleted the app. But then I always use QO app to grab the Japanese app. Wait, between sets at, locals for what game, by the way? I'm just curious. Card games? Fighting games? Smash? Dissidia? What fighting game, if anything? I don't know. Sigh, that boy. He's got himself in way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on the incident in your newspaper clipping. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You better take a good look at it. It details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Smash. Okay. Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Well, really, Your Honor, May I interrupt you for a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Let me read this. Location, District Courthouse Cafeteria. Time, August 27, 4 p.m. Victim, Diego Armando, age 28. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne, age 19. By the way, this Diego Armando is Mia's boyfriend. And you'll see who Diego Armando is later. Much later, by the way. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. I forget, who do you play in Smash? Don't you worry, my dear. I have this situation well in hand. Sniffle. That is, go right ahead. Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright. I told you that you should let me handle this. Eric, sorry, please go ahead. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Finny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just a little too much for poor little me to bear. I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement of this cafeteria building, and then the same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Further testimony about the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What could that possibly have to do with this case? The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason. Young Link? Ooh, I should play against you. I need Young Link matchup. Because you never know, with the roster this big, you never know who might be playing what characters sometimes. And if I'm going to be going back to tournaments eventually, I want to be prepared for anything and everything. Very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Well, as much as possible, if anything, you know? Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer? Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. Get ready for a smashing that like you've never had before. Your faces get driven into the ground. That kind of smashing. It'll be even crazier than how the imp you call it, as you refer to him, Finny, smashes you. Just hit me up sometime on Twitter or Discord, buddy. I got you. All right. I'll probably hit you up on Discord. You're in my Discord now, anyway. And if you're not there, I can find you on one of the other ones. How I met Fenny. I first met my darling Fenny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. I'm in there. It's how I know you go live, because Twitch notifications don't work sometimes. Yeah, they don't sometimes. Mr. Wright, do that again, and you will be held in contempt of court. Now we enter the final act of our little drama. We used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. Until that time, you have been dating Doug Swallow? Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Letting my emotions change so quickly, I'm ashamed of myself. No, not at all. Look at me, I'm infamous for changing my mind. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle. Ho 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 ho. Maybe you should look for a different line of work. Despite that, however, he always hands down the correct verdict. That's why people also call him the Great Judge Genie. The courthouse reading room? That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Finny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room? This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case. Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If it has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case, I have to remember that the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully. I want to keep pressing. I don't give a shit. Your Honor, if you will allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask you to continue on with your testimony. Very well, young lady. I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. You were writing a paper on what? On the relationship between modern Senyu poetry and the criminal underworld. Ho ho ho! That sounds like a fascinating research idea. Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten. Again with the midlife crisis stuff. Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully. So what was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that? In my personal opinion, he just looks like a typical snotty-nosed college brat. Perhaps a woman your age, but to me, Finny is handsome. Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne, but to the rest of the planet, he's a dime a dozen. Love is a mysterious thing, and I object to his line of questioning. If you were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked. He's telling the truth. It was truly, truly shocking. Beautiful mushroom, growing tall in the darkness, it comes from cow dung. That's a poem that best describes how I feel about my Finny. Damn, Mia. Yo, Mia's a real woman. She'll put that shit out there. See, Bento, you know, Mia ain't playing no child's game. Were there any bad feelings between you and Mr. Swallow? No, none at all. We parted ways on very good terms. That can't be. Our investigation also shows that it was a clean breakup. Huh? Are you sure? Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that way. So the victim wanted to break up with her? So you're saying that Mr. Swallow also wanted to break up with you? Well, you see, Mia's straight up a savage. Yup. A very beautiful one. What a cruel thing to ask a lovely young lady like this. By the way, I've never once considered leaving my wife. No one cares, Mr. Payne. Yo, the judge just said the magical words. Shut the fuck up, Mr. Payne. Basically, in a polite way, shut the fuck up, Payne. She didn't deny it. That must mean Doug Swallow must have seen through her little act. He must have gotten a glimpse of her true nature. Listen to me, Mia. That woman has the judge in the palm of her hands, you see. The only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason? The judge is my favorite character, hands down. Aloof, but just savage as fuck. Judge is a pretty good character. He's definitely aloof and pretty much an idiot, like you said, but definitely a savage and definitely knows how to hand down the right verdict and the right statements at the right times. What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy. Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report, and that name is Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye. Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in the criminal case just 8 months ago. Order. This is unbelievable. It's true, then the loveliest... Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness this way. Eyewitness claim will not allow it. Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. Pardon me. Go ahead. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me. Expressed some interest, huh? But Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago. I see. Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've got to stay on the offensive. Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. Grossberg is, as his name suggests, is pretty gross. The poisoning. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment. That's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, but I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. So that's what happened here 8 months ago. However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think that the defense is just about out of tricks. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination. Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. The proud posture and self-confidence absolutely smashing. What were you thinking about with the defense attorney? I'm sorry. We're talking about, sorry. but that's confidential. According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case. The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us all what that incident was? That has absolutely nothing to do with this case at all. Absolutely nothing at all to do with this case. Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record. You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne? Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign. Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you. You heard that? You heard the man? You heard the man. Yeah, okay, that's how I should say it. You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady. Jesus. Oh, Benny, please. Okay, those two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons. I left my seat for just a moment and that's when it happened. How long were you gone? I've already answered all these questions for the police, but you must know, maybe 10 to 20 minutes. Where were you during the stretch of time? Using the toilet? What are you saying, Miss Faye? Toilet? My perfect little Dolly doesn't poop. You heard the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time. Phoenix, you're crazy. Humans need a poop. Oh, Finny, please. The police have already looked into the whole matter. This line of question is nothing but a waste of court's time. Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony. About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drops says is half a fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons. So that's about 2/3 of that amount, huh? The poison was found in the the poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. Phoenix, you dumbass! This is why I love you, love Ma. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. See, to think Phoenix ended up with a hottie like Dahlia Hawthorne. But once we find out all the truth, we know who the true girlfriend is at that time. Special kind of poison, huh? Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect. Oh? And where would something like that come from? I'm sorry, all I know is what I overheard the policeman say. They say something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it. Chemical processes? Well, that's quite impressive, most impressive. The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that? That's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one can show how you could have gotten the poison? I think that's good enough reason, Madame Faye. She's right. And I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions. In essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison. And all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Great. Now just how did a lit student get a hold of poison of all things? Oops. You wouldn't know how. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University. Pharmacology? His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. Then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who would have done that was the one sitting at his very table, you. No! Order. Could it be? That's nothing but a baseless accusation. May I say something, Madame Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container. Yeah, well, yes, that's true. We'll search immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down, but they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. This franchise's music is always that damn good, dude. It's because the composers are great. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw away the poison container, I think you need to show some kind of proof. Proof? She got me good with that. Provide some evidence, or I'll have to allow this line of questioning to fade. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead. The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia, and of course, in the entire courthouse. If the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container that the poison was carried in, and what happened to it? You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? That's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. So the defendant was this witness's accomplice? Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. What? But that's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. What about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding that one piece of evidence that would give her away. What are you saying? There's deadly poison in here? There's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No! Why? You ever played the Yggdra Union games? No, I have not. Order in the court. I don't even know what they're about, actually. On behalf of Dolly, I object. Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this. Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat. Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess she must have been madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is... Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing that she's after is that bottleneck you love to wear around your neck. Necklace? But my necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. You never gave it back to her. To make things worse for her, you insist on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. No, that's a lie. Why? Fucking. Oh, so you definitely need to give him a try. They'll hurry after him. He ran, not DRG. I mean, last time I checked, the Yggdra Union is on a Game Boy, right? I have no way to play Game Boy. On Game Boy Advance. I have no way to play Game Boy Advance games anymore. I sold my GameCube out of Game Boy Player, and I don't have a GBA SP anymore. I mean, there's ways. Well, there are. Yes, there are definitely ways. But I like to have the game sometimes. But I mean, I might just play it that way, if anything. We'll see. And that's about the only way I can play translated Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2 and Daigaku Saibon 1 and 2 anyway. Mia, are you alright? Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no. What is it? The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone. What? How dare Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy, that's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Your Union's great. Goria Union Nights and Nightmare 2. You have to remind me about this. If anything, post it in my Discord. Just as a small note. Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give back the necklace. I ate it. You what? You ate it? It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. Ugh. Ah! What did you do now? Your Honor, we've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? The bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison. But how can you be so sure? I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination. So it would seem. No, there must be some mistake. That bottle must have not had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency. There, it's alright, rookie. I'll DM to you later. I recommend the GBA version over the PSP version, though. Much better music. Okay. See, I do have a PSP still. I actually have a Star Ocean PSP. You want me to get it real quick? It's a special edition. Sits right up here. All the time. Uh-oh. A lot of my handhelds were special editions, actually. Even my DSi was the Pokemon Special Edition one. My 3DS is the Zelda. My 3DS XL is the Gold Zelda one, and then my PSP, which no longer has a battery because the battery decided to be, a typical PSP battery and blow up. I mean, like fatten up, even though I hadn't been charged forever. So this thing can only be played when it's permanently plugged in now. But it's a Star Ocean 1 First Departure one from Japanese. See, it looks like this. Oops. And it looks like this in the front, obviously, just normal ice blue PSP. Otherwise. Ever heard of a battle theme with saxophones as a primary instrument? Nope. Never. Wait, where's the, do I still have the card in here? Yes, I do. Where's the other? You see the other? Oh well, I'll deal with it. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side too. For example, I would trust Dolly Hawthorne, which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong. Oh shit, I can post a YouTube link then? I want you to, yeah, you can post a YouTube link. You're mad jealous. First Departure was my first SO game. My first Star Ocean game was Star Ocean 3 on the PS2, and then I went backwards to play. I purchased Star Ocean 2. Didn't get too much time to play it because I didn't. Back then with games, I never sat down to play it long enough. Since I only got the controller for a weekend, I can only play so many games in one weekend. That's typical Asian family. They didn't want you playing games too often, so they took away my PS2 controllers. I mean, you can link it here or link it in the Discord. It doesn't matter. Because I'm not going to be able to listen to it right now because it'll frame drop this possibly, I think. That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything. There. Even after I prove so much, she's going to get away with everything. But now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with a trial. Mr. Wright, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? The day I met Doug Swallow. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your own sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. Poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl's a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. By the way, the character in the Union games has a unique battle theme. You know what? I'll just click it once so it's in my history. Because I can't play it right now, otherwise it'll start to frame drop this laptop here. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous. You love Lancelot? That's because Lancelot's a freaking insanely good character. Well, okay, I can't say insanely good, but a really good character. Like, the cross-up pressure he has is quite something. The only thing more annoying to deal with is literally Leo. But he plays like Sin Kisuke and Leo in Guilty Gear. Got me? Oh, what are you gonna do? You gonna post it in the Discord or something? Playmates announcement. I need the grappler to come so I can see if I'll love the character or not. I just need the full game to come out. That's ridiculous. There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. By the way, I did play Granblue Fantasy versus earlier too. Well, at the earlier portion of the stream before I started this. Visually, I like that character. Bento's juice now, and yeah, I'll DM it to you on Discord. But Bento's juice now. What? Please. Because of a hug? I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, the defendant is Miss Faye. You tell him. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Dolly stole poison 8 months ago, too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug to swallow. The night before. Naturally, her motive for stealing was to kill someone. Miss Faye. If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore, exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me? That's preposterous. Did you watch both of his intro animations when he's player 2? He has the best intro. Bento has been drinking and having fun with Granblue Fantasy versus. Oh, beta. I haven't. People keep skipping. Yikes. I keep skipping too. So rip. That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered. Well, sure, that's how things worked out. That's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Poor Mr. Wright, this must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottleneck list, that's all she cared about. But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria. Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright, correct, Your Honor? It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. I think if she succeeded, we would never have had Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games because the villain character would not be there. Kappa. Fenny, what a joke you are. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me. Miss Hawthorne, it appears we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you my plan on making... I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Well, hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind. But we're not finished. Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. You're in K-Dash's Discord, right? Hit me up tomorrow and I'll let you watch them in some matches. Yeah? Because we have one more setting, right? 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. PST. That's the next 5-hour gap, right? You can't let her get away this time. I can't let her get away this time. Stop me. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you can play the ultimate price as a lawyer. The ultimate price? You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. No. You better think it over carefully, Miss Faye, or should I say, Miss Gray? Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? See, at first I thought we only had 2 sessions. 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. PST last night. Well, much earlier in the morning, I guess, when Friday first began. Well, shortly after Friday first began. And then, you know, this session that's going on right now, 6 p.m. PST to 11 p.m. PST. That was the only 2 sessions that we had, but now that I know we have a 9 a.m. one, I might play a little bit more tomorrow. If I mess up here, my career's over as a lawyer's over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge and let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Impossible! You can't possibly. Stupid woman. It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one. If you are unable to establish your guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets a chance to soar. She is planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Well, then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to this court the irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. If she will poison somebody, the only way to do it is in their drug. I'm recording all of my fights to study later on. I have mine on stream. I did bad on a bunch of them. I did good on some, and then we'll just have to see. Cold Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine. Now, my biggest struggle so far to date, other than being in the Catalina mirror, was actually against Lancelot. So, I either pick up Lancelot, or I learn how to deal with Lancelot. So far, I've best dealt with Lancelot using either Catalina or Charlotta, though. I'm using Charlotta's small stature, being a potato character and all. You know? Hehehehe. Does our rookie defense attorneys have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? I remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding medicine. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dolly Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used a separate electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, that is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hard to get any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they search me again, search me like they did 8 months ago. 8 months ago. Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Grr, nah. Mia Fey! Mia Fey! Yo, the butterfly's burned. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being. Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well, then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay? Huh? Yes, I'm gonna spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Whew. It's finally all over. Vento, you have the same problem, huh? Well, I mean, maybe we can all learn together when the game comes out. We can all try to learn the matchup and deal with it together. That means one of us has gotta pick up Lancelot. And Ace has a Lancelot. Oh, Zalarius, Ace, whichever name he wants to go by. He used to go by Lazy, something too. I forget what it was now. It's been a while. It's finally all over. I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support the outrageous claim. But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Yes. Would you care to try this cold medicine? What? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said... There, it's alright, rookie. Oh, that's what this line was. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right? Yes, you see. And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Lazy Yosuke, Ace, Zell, Ed, Boss. It goes on. Yeah, my hair is flying off my beautiful hair. No, no. Rip Winston Payne's hair. I go by K-Dash now, but obviously I also go by Kenny. I used to go by White Comet X. I used to go by K. I used to go by Kai. On occasion I go by Ren. On my Smash Gamer tags, like when I go play online or something. And what else do I go by? I think that's it. Oh, I've gone by Zero before because I used Forever Zero as a gamer tag handle, as a forum handle, a gamer handle, everything based around Chrono Cross, because you know there's a move called Forever Zero in there, and that was one of my favorite moves in that game. I'm gonna mess around with Fairy now. I'm gonna mess around with Fairy eventually too. I will mess around with a bunch of the cast when the game fully comes out. Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest. Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Don't lie, just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other? Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne? This can't be happening, it's a nightmare. Oh, I skipped too fast again. It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true, my dear Dahlia, true. Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. And 5 years later, the judge has to deal with Phoenix Wright as a rookie lawyer. The court is adjourned. Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them? That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it's we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations. Thanks. You know what I was thinking? Go on. The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to go up a little. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Eek, what kind of company does this guy keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. Well, I thought you were in the art department. Oh, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye. A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we can see each other again. Yikes. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend, but Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. That's a scary story. But that's a story for another day. Turnabout Memories, the end. Stolen Turnabout. And this is where we meet Godot, the other prosecutor of this case, and basically the antagonist prosecutor here. With a lot of backstory, and I mean a lot. Now, let's see who is streaming that I can host. Because for now, I'm done. Oh, my boy Mark is streaming. Alright, out for the night. Well, I'm gonna raid my boy Guyman. He's my buddy from college. He's some people might know him as a fighting game commentator out in Japan. He moved out to Japan a long time ago to work out there, and he's been there since, and he's part of their scene. He's streaming Granblue Fantasy versus right now, so I'm gonna raid him. So y'all can just go tune in to his stream, show him some love and whatnot. You know, join it, say hi, blah blah blah, all that stuff. You get to see more Granblue Fantasy versus, and he's a pretty good fighting gamer, so you might learn something from him. I'll see you guys next time. I think I'll stream Monday, assuming I don't have to take it off, because I might have to take the next couple weeks off to deal with work, watching E3, and prepping to possibly leave for Texas for a whole weekend. But we'll see. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye and good night. Bang.